Hi everybody, Gabrielle here. I am back, here to bring you a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Ascendant, for the season of Libra. Excuse me. You ever do something and not notice? I'm like, damn, how did I do that? Well, I know how I did it, but whatever. Anyway, y'all. Hi Taurus. How y'all doing? So, co-rulers of Venusian energy. Libra season, huh? Isn't it funny? Here you guys are out here as the Knight of Wands. In and out, huh? Knight of Swords is what I meant to say. But your overall energy is the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. You have the Hermit, the Knight of Swords, and the Magician for the first line. The Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Wands for the second line. The Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups for the third line. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower card. Right? Look at that family in the middle. It's really just standing out. Interesting. Taurus, my Taurians. You have something very heavy on your mind, it seems. Very heavy. You've retracted in some way. You went from a very giving energy to a retracted one. What happened? He presented an offer to someone. And I feel like there was a time limit. And the time is drawing nigh. And so it's like you're preparing yourself to cut it off. It's like you don't want to waste any no, you will not bottle up your emotions. That's what this is. You have this need right now to speak your truth. There's something bothering you. That's what it is. And so instead of pulling back like what's happening, you need to talk. You need to speak. You do. You don't like any potential situation that's going to cloud your environment, meaning your mind. So it appears as though you are going to take a very headstrong approach to something. I can respect how much you value yourself. I'm looking at this Queen of Cups, and her cup is pulled towards her. She's looking at it. She's examining it. She holds a golden apple. A golden fucking delicious, right? Who doesn't like golden delicious? They're juicy, they're sweet, fun to eat, right? So you know your worth. And you know what you will and you will not tolerate. Interesting. Headstrong approach. Hermit, Knight of Swords, Magician. If you've learned a lot on this thing, this journey called life, you know. You have. And you've been, with the Hermit being single, you've been single long enough. And it appears you are prepared to go the distance in an effort to seek out what it is you truly want. With this divine pair out here, and I'm looking at the 3 swords here, there's probably someone else involved. There's 2 queens, you know, and the King of Cups, so they're obvious, you know. This kind of feels like a ultimatum. You know what you want. Like, you really, really do know what you want. There's an assuredness between this Knight of Swords and Magician. Stop scratching. That could be an omen for y'all, though. Stop scratching. It looks here, right? You have a 10 of Cups situation, right? But, Fifi, stop scratching. But, and it's funny, right? Because look, the 2 women, right? You have dark hair, light hair, right? And here you have dark hair, light hair. And then you have the man in question. There's a challenge. You're going to present a challenge. Choose your past or choose your future. It's, the potential for this 10 of Cups to continue and to flourish, or for it to wrap up, or for this person to continue on in this long-term marriage that could either have run its course or continue on successfully. And it really looks like this axe you got to grind, right? You're master and commander of your own ship, Taurus. And you've got enough machismo within you to keep at this. But here's the thing, when I say that, you see how here it looks like the dragon's dangling the fleece? It's not really out of reach, excuse me, but it's like dangling a carrot. So maybe someone that you're dealing with is in potentiality dangling a carrot in front of you, a relationship, right? But if they're still married, right, separated, married, still legally bound to another person, right, then the relationship is being dangled because there is no true relationship. That's just my opinion. I mean, if you've been separated for 10 years and y'all don't talk or nothing like that, that's a whole different ball game. But to me, those are crutches. I do run across people in those scenarios where, you know, they honor their commitment to provide, and they go their separate ways in essence, but they remain there for their children and they provide, but they never formally divorce. I don't accept it, but I do run into those people. And so I sense a level of not even impatience, wisdom. I got the Hermit, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. It's three of the most intuitive fucking cards in the deck, not to mention the King of Cups is out here, okay? Got the Magician. Like, yeah, your antennas is going off. And you will keep lighting or bringing illumination to the situation. And it's like this person puts on a good show. This person is fighting the dragon. Let's just put it that way. I mean, you could be dealing with the dragon. You know what I mean? And that's why your antennas are going off. Like, you want to know. The Hermit want to know. And you like, listen, before I get caught up in this storm, aka like a love bubble type shit, like, let me stop right here and check in with my star player, so to speak, because my antennas is going off. And yes, this is beautiful. Yes, it's beautiful, it is. But you still tied up here. And it's like, there's a potential. You know, it's like you're dealing with two people. You have your past and your present. This is either you or the person you're dealing with, Taurus. You really just want to know if they're going to reconcile, if they're going to work things out, If this person is sincere with their offer of building a future with you, of them being capable of starting over with you, or will they be starting over and patching things up? Like, really? You gonna meet me on my level, or you gonna keep singing me the same song? Because you're ready. Mm, mm. You're tired, right? My tower feels tired to me. You're tired of you're tired of fighting the red flags. That's what this looks like to me. Like, all these swords feel like red flags to me. Like, all the moments she was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. But your higher self, your guides, right? Your guardian angels back there like, yo, excuse me. Excuse me. Look, they look confused like shit. What are you doing? Don't you know better? Get out of there. It's that same trap. That same trap. Mm-hmm. Mm. In your heart space, you feel like you don't need this shit. That's, like I said, you don't have a problem with knowing your worth. You do. You are not lacking confidence. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You over there like looking at this person like, you keeping yourself tied up and pigeonholed. You do see that, right? You do know this, right? That could be you talking to this person about this relationship they're still wrapped up in. I get all these kids out here. They don't want to hurt their kids. That's bullshit. See, the Knights, they're growing up. They're not little babies anymore. It's like you're even challenging that notion about not wanting to hurt the kids. Look how the kids even fighting. They're stronger than you think. It's an arcane thought for whomever has the children in this scenario. Mm. And this person, I need to put down more cards for y'all, really. Because I know whose storyline this is. It's fucked up that I'm so tapped into their energy. Alright. Anyway. You about to cause your own tower moment. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Quick. Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus. Libra season. Let's try this again. I knew you were coming out. You kept flashing. Wow. You all over this shit. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords. World card, Nine of Cups, Two of Wands. Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups. Empress, Two of Cups, Eight of Swords. Wow. Wow. I feel like it's the same fucking message. Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Nothing can stop you. You all the way up. Taurus, you on your come up. You really are. You are well on your way to better days. To a much better place. You are confident. You are determined. You truly are. You completed a cycle successfully. You sure did. You chose yourself. You did. You listened to your higher self. You listened to the divine. You focused on you. I even feel like if you had a little problem with some drinks, you conquered that shit too. You made a vow to yourself and to the divine. You really did. You decided that you could take care of you. That you didn't need a traditional commitment to define you. Although, I will say, right, in the back of your mind, it's always been kind of there, you know. But I think what you got out of was fierce. Like, really, like, it wasn't good for you. But it taught you some vital lessons. You came to some serious enlightenment. About what it really means to be in union with self. to be, you understood, no, you learned about the divine masculine, you learned about the divine feminine. You learned that within you were both of these energies. The world card here, do you see the imaging? Male, female, union of self. You know, traditionally they show a hermaphrodite. Here they show a halfling. But it's the energy, masculine and feminine within. Emperor, empress, they come down like that. You learned about this. You embraced this notion, this concept. You stopped looking for someone to fulfill you and started to find fulfillment within self, but not in an ego-based way, because you were seeking counsel with the divine. You were only accepting and giving your cup in a reciprocal way to the Most High. You began to be spiritually nourished and fed and focused solely on that. Yes, you listen solely to your guides. Yes, your angels. No, your angels. You listen solely to your angels. Once you learned about the masculine principle within, you began to take control, serious control over your life and your dominion. You began to believe in destiny and in fate and in co-creation with the universe. You became informed of some really deep knowledge. You started to trust your intuition. Began to flourish. You've experienced a calmness and a sereneness like no other. You have, it's beautiful. You have become truly who you were meant to be. Now, their true expression is that of the divine feminine in human personification. Abundant in yourself, being able to create on your own because you house both masculine and feminine energy. The energy and the fire and the drive, the desire to manifest. And the will and the wisdom to bring it forth. Now given patience, true patience, to wait on what is divinely meant for you and to push away any beasts of burden, anything that doesn't serve your highest and greatest good, while you wait patiently on what is divinely meant for you, knowing that you are protected in all conditions and all positions. Able now to see and fight and to remove and distance yourself. Yeah. being able to truly it's like deal with anything from a higher stance. Able to see the immature way in which people deal with their demons. Yeah. And also able to reflect about the way in which you immaturely were dealing with your demons. Huh. It's funny, right? I know it goes from the 6 to the 3, but it's like understanding the flow. Interesting. Understanding to whom much is given, much is required. Taurus, you're coming into this energy. Very much so. You've came to the Father and you prayed and you received. Now you must return the blessing. To others. You must pay it forward. Knowing, because look, it's really 9 pentacles. It only appears as though you're losing, but you're gaining. No matter what you give, you will always receive it back multiple times over. When you're dealing honestly, truly, and fairly with the Creator. You pray, you receive, you must give and pay it forward. But you don't have a problem with that anymore. Not that you did, but it's this knowledge you gained. This great knowing now that you possess. Better days, better days. Life is better, so much better now that you have this knowledge, that you have this understanding, this wisdom. You have come to this space of purity and love and gratitude even. There's a very humble spirit to this. Like, it's beautiful. It's peace. You have come to peace. Alright, Taurus. I'm going to wrap this video. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. They are greatly appreciated. Thank you for your private bookings, for your donations. They are greatly appreciated. You can find me at intuitivedownloads19@gmail.com. You can also find me at Tell All Your Business Tarot on Instagram. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Hit the notification button. Make sure that little bell's ring. Alright, light and love to you all. Bye.